Hey everyone. Hey, it's BDevine, of course, and welcome. So hopefully this is finding you happy and well wherever you are, and hope you will enjoy some of the messages we do today. So I'm just going to wait for a little while to let some people come in. So thank you so much. Oh, hey, Desiree and Candy, thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to do some live readings and you'll get an opportunity to ask questions if you want to. Hey, Marianne, thanks so much. Hope you guys are okay. In Western Australia, it doesn't look as bad as some of the other places, but hopefully you guys are okay. Hi, Michelle. Thank you so much. So, yeah, we're in this strange end of the month time, and so many things are happening around the globe, etc. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of insight into September as well. So I have done some readings, little bits about it. Okay, awesome. Little bits about September for us, just bits and pieces. And I'll have more for the patrons, of course. You guys will get more information soon. But today I just thought, you know what, I see people doing these readings and I haven't done live readings for a long time, so why not? Hey, Tara. Oh, thanks, Desiree. It was so funny. So I will be sharing that podcast here on YouTube as well, so you can watch that. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And we had so much fun doing the podcast. And, of course, it was just a topic that we were given, and it was really awesome. But, hey, Moon Mother, hope you're doing okay. Victoria. Yeah, so it was awesome. Kelsey loves the necklace that I got for her. Oh, I love that too. I've got more to make. Hey, good afternoon, Sindra. Welcome. You can listen to it on rumble.com or else I'm going to put it here on YouTube as well. So there you go. Hey, that's cool. Thanks, Blissful. Thanks for being here. Awesome. Yeah, so today what we're doing, thanks, honey. So my husband's got the link there for you guys if you want to listen to it on Rumble. And then later on work it out so that it's here as well. So what we're doing today is donation readings as well. I will kind of do an overall sort of message for everybody, but if you yes, all right, so stay strong. Hey, Jeanette, hello. So what I'm going to do is if you make a donation, I've put the link in, it's pinned in the comments. We have to use that link to make a donation, and then you let me know by saying done, and whoever makes donations will be able to ask a question and you'll get a live response, okay? But before that, I'm going to do a little bit of information about September and what's coming up in September. Hey, Jen, and see what's coming ahead a little bit. And I've got a whole range of different cards here as well. Hey, Linda, thanks so much for being here. And what we have is the Black Moon astrology cards. Okay, so we got those. We also have just a generic tarot deck. We also have an angels deck as well. Okay. I have another tarot deck, which I'm really liking, which are these light visions. Oh, excuse me. We also have some tea leaf cards. And what that one say? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So when you get your reading or your messages, usually I can intuitively answer, but I will be using cards today just because it's more like you're seeing the answer, if that makes sense, right there. Sorry, everyone. Strange occurrence happened yesterday and today as well. So, hey, Vicky. Awesome. Hey, Randall's formal wear. All right. Hello, Jazz. Hello, everyone. So I'm really grateful. This is nice that you guys all came in today. Can feel the occurrence. Awesome. So I'm going to do some sage, of course. And we have a new batch of sage, so hopefully this one's not going to spit fire at me. I also have my crystal ball. So if someone specifically wanted a question with the crystal ball, sometimes the crystal ball will just give you symbols though. But a lot of the times I can get a lot of information from my crystal ball. So I appreciate it. Siobhan, thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start taking some names. So what I would like you to do is use the link for the PayPal. That's okay. It's okay to use that as well because I can see that. Siobhan, okay. So when I'm ready to do the questions, we will go for it, okay? Awesome. 8 or 9 sticks now. I just got some more dragon's blood, so I'm going to bring one of those in this room as well because what I have in here is black, blue, and white sage right now. Blue sage is really nice as well also. So I'm writing people's names down. We will be taking donations for readings today, but I'm going to do a message for everyone first, okay? Thank you so much. Excellent. Thank you. And so, as I said, with the podcast, we will put it up here. So it's G Mason, and it's us having an interview with him, my husband and I, of course. And it was so much fun. So we will make that quite regular as well. The blue sage is actually quite strong. So you make a donation and I'll be taking some questions. So I left a donation link pinned at the start of this chat. Use that link if you can, and then just let me know that you're done. Oh, hi, Deborah. Wow, you've been gone for a while. I hope everything's good. Awesome. Yeah, so Siobhan is first, obviously. So she put up a little bit of a donation, so she goes first. But I'll do this in just a moment. Awesome. I'll get started with this, but first what I'm going to get started with is some messages for us. Oh, it's not working. Wait a second. Let me see if I can just edit that. Okay, so just 1 second. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, so let's see if that one works. I couldn't do it on the link. Okay. So sometimes, oops. Gosh, wait 1 second. All right, just hang on it. Don't do anything yet, everybody, okay? So let me get rid of these. Don't do anything yet. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, I've pinned it at the top. So for starters, I have Okay, Siobhan started. And then all right, so then we have blissful, because I thought you said, yeah, blissful. And then moon mother. Okay, so you guys are going to get your own reading in just a minute. I'm first going to do like an overall message for everyone. You know how I am. I'll always give you guys free stuff. Now the link should work. Okay. Hey, G. Only pops up report or block. You should be able to go straight there now. I'm just going to try it. Yep. Okay, so I clicked on it. It goes straight there now. All good. Okay. If you absolutely have to do it through this, we can as well. Hey, G. No worries. Okay. So as you're listening today, if you want your own question answered, as I said, just use the link. You can also use the little $sign, I guess, down the bottom. It was better if you used the link because I can't access any of the funds on the other one. It takes forever. So it did it through here. Yeah, that's okay. As long as I can see it. I was trying to do it all through PayPal, but that's awesome. So Michelle said she's done. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm just taking some names right now, and then we're going to get started. I'm taking them in order. Desiree as well. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Okay, it's working now. Fantastic. So try your best to use that. It will just very quickly pop you out and you'll be able to put however much you want to do. Just a donation is fine. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is a little message for us all. Okay, perfect. I'm going to start with a little message. So the last person I had was Desiree. So after that, I will keep an eye out as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is ask September. No, you're fine. So let's get a September message from the tea leaf cards on finances, let's say. Okay. So we'll do this, and then I'm going to do for all the people that have asked as well, and it will keep going quickly. Hi, Chrissy. Okay, so for September finances, all right, we're going to see what's going on here. It says nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So maybe there is something coming with regards to money from family, or a nest egg, if you can kind of get that idea. Maybe it's talking about putting some money aside for yourself as well, right? But I'm feeling like the secure, loving family, of importance, of course, and that you are going to be blessed with that energy also, okay? So Microcosmic, if you want a question, you can, and you don't have PayPal, there's a little $sign in the chat, and you can make a donation in that way. So emotionally secure, loving family is important. Something coming through with regards to your family and abundance for everybody. So hopefully you guys will understand family is number one. Okay, so there's something maybe that you all do or connected with family that's really going to be the thing for your finances. Now, of course, this is just something quick. And I will also do the astrology cards because I got these new Black Moon astrology cards. I actually chose the wrong cards, but you know how they are. It was the right cards anyway. All right, so if you would like your own reading, remember, as I said, it's just a donation today, and I'm going to get into those readings in a moment, and I'll probably stay around for an hour or so answering questions. Okay? Just bass and drums. How about that? Hey, Canary. All right. So this is for everyone still. And then I'm going to go on with Siobhan, and she can ask her question. And away we'll go. All right. Oops, this one fell out. So let's take it. The moon, the soul. All right. So the next message for us is we will have to pay attention to these moon cycles. And I've told you guys that for forever, every 2 weeks, there's something that's occurring, something leaving, something coming in. And right now, we need something to change completely. And so we've been focusing on our strength, focusing on our energy, focusing on our connection. Sheila, I'm just going to write your name down. So you'll be after Desiree. Okay. Thank you very much. And also that you're going to have to really, really begin to understand your intuition. Really begin to listen to it, because when you don't, all kinds of problems will occur, right? So we have this family, we have this energy of emotion. The moon card in this instance also speaks about feminine energies, whereas the sun would talk about masculine energies as well, okay? So, this is going to be an interesting time frame for us, and things really do need to change. We are all going to have to remain extremely strong and extremely positive as well. Excellent. Okay, so there's also something in the background here of this particular connection, but I can't really tell what it is in the background right now. Okay, so anyway, so we have the emotion, we have the family, right? So these two cards came up. This is for everyone, and I'll get into everyone's questions in a minute. And I also have a little Lenormand deck here as well. So what I'll get you to do is also, you can choose your own cards as well. All right. So finally, I'm going to use, hello. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
You ran off with the coffee.
I did. Thank you.
What's up, everybody?
He came running in. He brought me a coffee. Very sweet. All right. So with this one, so this one, I was actually surprised to see him come in the door because he's wearing his house shorts. I always say to him, don't wear those shorts anywhere. They're for me only. Thank you. Awesome. I know. I didn't mind. I had my water, but that was all good. That's nice. All right. All right. So the last little message for everyone listening, and then you can choose a deck. Actually, I've got a fun thing to do. I'm going to number these decks. So you'll have to choose a number. And then, all right, so you'll have to choose a number for these decks, okay? And you won't know what deck it is. How's that for your reading? Okay, so if you're choosing a reading, so I'll have number 2 over here. I might have number 3 over here. I might have number 4 over here in front of me. You're not going to know what deck they are. I like this idea. Just a second. I made this up right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So that's what you'll be able to choose from. And I will use those cards, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I will use whatever number you choose. All right. So I'm going to have to keep them all in the same area so I can remember who's who. All right. All right. So I'm going to just have a look at this one. I'm going to keep going with taking names as well. All right. So when it gets to your reading, Michelle, are you saying you want number 2? Okay. The deck number 2. Linda, I'm not sure if Linda got in there. Okay. So we'll figure that out as we get to your name, okay? You can tell me what number because that's too confusing right now. All right. So I'm going to use this deck. What else do we need to know for September? This is for everyone. Hey, Happy. Okay. All right. So you're not going to know what deck's what until you start seeing them come out. All right. And for everyone, we have the 4 of chalices. Okay. So, okay. Now remember with the 4, this is about the 4 of cups, etc. There are, well, throwing it away. So there are lots of things that are happening, even though it doesn't look like much. You are bored. You are sick of it. You are in the situation where you just want things to change now. It also gives us hope that there's things that are coming in from the divine that we haven't seen yet, right? So there's stuff that's happening behind the scenes, everyone, that is bringing it into our life. And we've just got to be aware, okay? Be aware of what you're listening to, what you're saying, what you're thinking about, and be aware of the signs around you because there's things that are about to occur. I'm telling you, September is also going to be a big time, all right? And we already knew there were changes that were going to happen in Australia. Already you see the truck drivers are out there doing their thing. They're also doing it here in the United States, slow rolling through the United States and, making it so that we don't have to be forced into doing anything we don't want to do. I know it's bad in Ireland as well. Okay. So is it bad in Australia? It's bad in Canada. It's been, everywhere. Right. So there are things coming in and we really need to stay positive. So we got a lot of good messages for all of us as a collective. Right. And we do want to be on the other side of it, and we're moving into the other side of it, okay? We can't be thinking in our head all the time. I did a channeled message this morning, and the biggest message was you're thinking and you're stressing and you're worrying and you're not doing and you're focusing all over the place is leaving you scattered, and it's a waste of time. We have to allow the universe to work with us, okay? All right, so... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the reading. So I'm starting off with the people who have already made a donation. And, of course, you can make a donation. The reading then you'll be on the list here. I'm starting with Siobhan. Thank you. Of course. So I'm starting with Siobhan. If you're still here, what number do you want? Okay, so if you sent money, let me know by saying done, okay? Just put done in the comments and then I know to write you down. So, Chrissy, if you wrote something, you'll be after Sheila, okay? So I have Siobhan, Blissful, Moon Mother, Michelle, Desiree, Sheila, and Chrissy. Okay, perfect. So, Chrissy, you'll be after Sheila, all right? So if Siobhan... There is 6 decks. Okay, so Siobhan, if you can let me know what number, and I'm going to go randomly with one of these decks, and it will be your answer, okay? Or if you want a crystal ball message as well, that can just be, you can just say crystal ball. So we got Chrissy. Oh, we got Hippie. I don't know if she put anything down. Okay, done. All right. Hippie, you'll be after Chrissy, okay? Hippie. All right, perfect. Okay, so Siobhan, where are you? You're first. Okay, so the first person to make a Siobhan, number 6. All right, so number 6 is the angel cards. All right, do you have a question? Canary as well. I'll put you down after Hippie. Do you have a question, Siobhan? And these are the deck for number 6. Come on down. I've got my list going here. All right. Siobhan, you got a question or you just want me to see what comes out? Siobhan, yep, this is number 6. Do you have a question or do you just want me to see what comes out? Hey, Katie Cat. All right. I'm just waiting on Siobhan. If she wants me to do a question, if she wants a question, 6, please. I know you're saying 6. I know you're saying 6, but do you have a question I can ask? This is the 6th deck. Do you want me to ask the 6? I'm all confused. All right, Siobhan, this was number 6. Do you have a question or do you want me to just choose a card for you? Oh, just pick one. All right, yay. No worries. Okay, so this is a message for Siobhan, all right? This was card deck number 6. Now, you'll be able to choose what deck, and you won't know what it is until we get to it. So she just wants me to choose a message, okay, for Siobhan. Wow, you're exhausted, Siobhan. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so this is the message that you got. Trustworthy guidance, okay? There's 6 decks, Katie Cat. So you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers, and this idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to the idea, okay? So exactly what's going on with you is you're just sort of contemplating perhaps more than one thing that you need to do right now. Maybe it's also about where you might be located, perhaps. And I'm sort of getting the idea that maybe you've been asking also for extra support and assistance spiritually. And it's there, it's right there, as you can see in the picture. You know, sometimes we don't even recognize that the angels are right there around us, right? So the other message that I'm kind of getting for you, Siobhan, is that there's something inside of you that, and I don't want to explain to everyone what goes on, but there's something inside of you that is focused on if you leave, that you're going to leave somebody behind, right? Or if you decide to go, then what are you going to do, you know? But you have to know that the energy is right there, right? Is that making sense? Right? So Siobhan's laughing her head off. So it's like if you are to relocate, for example, then you're going to be leaving people behind or a special person behind, but you know that that's not true. So follow this intuition. I'm also kind of getting a lot of craft or creative energy around you as well, and that the angels are right behind you, like trying to give you signs, symbols, information. But this was your card, Siobhan. So it is trustworthy guidance, okay? And you need to keep moving ahead with that. So that intuition thing, that was really, really important as well. Okay, so Siobhan, I really hope that helped you. Now, that was deck number 6. It is a donation reading today, so if you make a donation, you'll go on the list here. So Siobhan was first. Okay, thank you so much. And hopefully that was helpful. Now, the next person is Blissful, Charisse. And she would like the crystal ball, no problem. Okay, so Blissful asks what significant thing What significant things are coming in for the rest of the year? Wow, that's a big one. Okay, so I am going to make a video for you guys on focusing on your crystal ball, okay? And doing it in this way, I just want to do it in this way because I'm on camera doing it. And Charisse has asked about significant things for the rest of the year. Okay. All right. All right. So firstly, for Charisse, the first kind of thing that's coming through as a major, I'm just going to ask for major stuff, is that there is someone coming to help you in regards to your business setup. Also, I feel like, again, there's a sensation of a distance. So there's a sensation of someone coming from a distance, perhaps, as well, to you. I also see a basket, so I'm sort of thinking that there's gifts coming to you as well. Now, the focus is going to be on expansion. This is for Charisse. So there's a focus on expansion. Now, I'm going to sit here. Don't worry, guys. I'll sit here until I get through everybody's questions. But I'm not rushing them, if that makes sense. Expansion is the key word for you, Charisse. I'm also seeing doves. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of peaceful energy coming in and also a connection with somebody else that's quite strong. I'm getting a tickle on my face, so I know the guides are here. I also feel like someone's not showing their true intent to you. This is a male, but it's like you've already figured that out anyway. So, okay, we'll keep going. All right. There's something about mountains, okay? You are going somewhere higher in elevation. This is close. I can see a lot of greenery on this mountain, so tons and tons of trees. And it's like there's a valley in between two mountains, and you're walking up there up this mountain with two other people. I feel like you're going to get a visitor from some people that you've known a long time, some friends. It's going to be a very important thing that you do. You're going together up into higher ground. Okay, one more thing for Charisse. Just be careful that the only kind of warning that you're getting, Charisse, is that you are not letting yourself go down. So you're not lowering your standards. It's really important that you don't lose who you are, right, in this situation. But it doesn't seem like there's anything bad here. It's all kind of like flowing really well, but focus on those things as well. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Charisse. Thank you. It seems like a lot of information starts to come through. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so that makes sense. All right. Okay, Moon Mother, choose a number 1 to 6, or you can choose the ball. I have a small ball, sphere, and also a larger sphere, so I might just whatever one I choose as well. All right, so Moon Mother, number 4, I can just choose a card. All right, so number 4, that's the Light Visions deck. See, this is cool because you guys don't know what you're doing. I am knocked off. I'm not sure if you saw it done. Okay, J-Rock. So, J-Rock, You'll be after Canary. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Linda, if you wanted one, I'm not sure if you've already, I didn't see your name, Linda, but if you want a reading as well, you just need to make a donation. That's what I'm doing today. And I'm going to sit with you guys until we get everybody done. So Moon Mother, we're going to use these cards for you. All right. And I'm going to focus on you right now. Ooh, stomach aches. All right. Okay. Yep, I've got Canary and J-Rock. Yep. No worries. Okay. So this one I'm doing now is Moon Mother. And whoops, sorry, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Moon Mother, you need a good shuffle. And if you want me to do this more often on Facebook, on YouTube, please, give a thumbs up or let me know. Now, this is for Moon Mother. All right, so we have this card, the Three of Wands. Now, Three of Wands, right? It's interesting because there's something that you're already developing. Okay, I'm just going to say Moon right now because I know what your name is, but I just want to say Moon. There is something that you're developing from an old skill that you gave up on. Now, the abundance is going to lie for you, Moon Mother, on really, really tuning into that energy because there's a new way of doing things now. And there's a new way of things happening. And you've been thinking about putting this all back together, but then your mind gets away from you. Okay, so you're thinking about, okay, I can do this. I can set this store up or something online or do my creative work, whatever it is for you. But your mind gets in your way. All right, so there's going to be an opportunity coming up in the next 3 weeks, right, where you'll really see this doorway open for you. Okay, when you see this doorway open for you, you need to go for it. Okay, it's going to bring in a little bit more abundance for you as well. I believe that you're getting information coming down from the divine, like you're opening up into this information. All right, but then you're ignoring it sometimes as well. So when your head's down, you're looking at everything around you and you need to keep your energy up because this is where you're channeling the information from. Okay, so in the next 3 weeks for Moon Mother, okay, there's an opportunity that's opening. Make sure you take it, but don't give up on all of your own things that you know how to do already, okay, as well. Just real quick for Moon, I want to take one more. Okay, yes. So this was just clarifying this card. And to me, it's like there's the start. That's your new beginning in the next 3 weeks, okay? Don't ignore the signs and don't doubt yourself for what you're able to do, okay? Because you've done enough of that and it hasn't got you anywhere. So it's time to open up and trust in the divine, giving you a new perspective, perhaps on an old skill as well. So there we go. Hopefully that's helpful for Moon Mother. Okay, so what we have is decks number 1 to 6 or crystal balls. Okay, now if you make a donation, you are able to ask a question. You'll go on the list. I'm up to Michelle Sommerfeld. Come on down. You chose earlier, you wanted deck number 2. I just want to, well, it's coming, 3 weeks. You're welcome. Whatever message comes in. All right. Fabulous. Thank you, Michelle. So I'm ticking you off the box now. Next will be Desiree. Okay, so I'm just going to do Michelle. Michelle, number 2 deck is these decks. Okay, nice and big. Nice and big. Whatever comes through. Okay. You can also opt and choose to use the crystal ball for symbolism. Thank you, Siobhan. If you guys want me to keep doing these, I can do these more often, okay, where I'm live doing hot seat readings and connecting with you guys. All right, so Michelle Sommerfeld, I'm just going to close my eyes. Now, Michelle, I'm just getting the message that your glands and your thing are activating a little. So just watch you don't have underlying infection going on. Okay, so I'm just asking for a message for you now. What does Michelle need to hear? Okay, so this particular card comes out for Michelle. So this card comes out when there's an internal struggle. So when we're feeling stuck, right? So underneath it is telling me what it's about. So you're a little bit stuck with regards to loans or something financial. This is for Michelle. And you're really torn about a situation in your life right now. Now, I'm also just getting the message here that it's really not your drama. It's actually not to do with you personally, right? This feels like, family issues and things like that. So, maybe the kids or something are needing you to fund something, or there's money that's needed, or you feel like you want to give. It's like you want to give that assistance, okay? You want to help, but you're actually really torn about it, or perhaps you and somebody else are torn about it as well. So the message here, this is for Michelle, is whenever there's a situation in your life that, you're confused about, it's always best to just wait a little minute, asking for that divine guidance, because I feel that that's coming in. I'm also telling you that there's a lot of healing energy that's flowing through you right now, Michelle, and that you are also going to this card, because this card was underneath this. So this is the answer, and this is that you're going to receive more than, what you give anyway. So you are about to receive some things that you've been so you've been giving things for years and years and years, and now it's your turn to also receive. I also feel like there's a father figure here. Maybe it's the kid's dad or your dad, and perhaps they're just bringing that message of strength, or that you have strength and protection around you also. I believe there could be an opportunity. There could be a situation coming where, perhaps people are requiring your assistance, Michelle, and therefore it seems like in one sense, it's like a little bit of a burden, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. It's like they want to come and stay at your house perhaps as well. So, just trust your instincts with that also. As long as everything is balanced, that's going to be the key for you, okay? I'm just getting this solar plexus vibration from you, and also the throat. So, be careful that you're speaking up about things as well, is that you're following your own divine path. And also the solar plexus, where, don't let people drain all your power out of you either. That's really important too. Okay, Michelle? So, yes, 11 days. Getting the 11 days for you that these things will start to come forward. And just be strong, okay? All right, so hopefully that's helpful to you. I know it's a strange kind of message, but that's what you got. All right, Michelle. The next one is Desiree. So no problem. Desiree, so what number, or do you want a crystal sphere reading, or how would you like it? Could you ask your guides if you're doing your job by working, keeping your vibration high, just holding the light? I think you are, I know you are, right? But I want to give you something where let's get a good message from the crystal spheres. So I'm actually going to use this little one on you, Desiree. So you're kind of asking about if you're doing your job by working on and keeping your vibration high for the humanity surrounding you. It's almost like you know the answer to that, okay, that you already are doing that. But I wanna get some little messages from this little sphere. So tuning in. Now, again, I will make a little video on how to connect. And this is what I'm doing right now because I'm doing this live. This is not how I normally do things, but this will work for me while I'm doing this because I've told my crystal balls that this is what they're doing today. Okay, that's really important. Okay, so Desiree, all right. I know I've got this funny look on my face, most likely. Okay. All right, Desiree. So the message that I'm getting is that there are a lot more people that are coming in your direction. There's going to be a big change, folks. And people are going to be needing help, okay? Meaning, I was even saying to my husband, some people may need a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? There may be that kind of thing where we need to help each other out a little bit. So I'm kind of getting this message that people will be coming toward you. I feel this is your family, Desiree, or perhaps your husband's family. There's an older lady coming. And there's a V, a letter V in the initials. Someone with V. Okay. What else do we need to tell you? Definitely that you're doing a really good job, and maybe you should stop thinking about it as well. Like there's no it's like we sometimes just work tirelessly at this job, working on, helping other people and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes it doesn't feel like anything's coming in, like there's no rewards or anything. But for you, you're definitely going to start to see where your light has been working and the healing that you're sending someone. I get this feeling that you're working on someone. They're going to get a lot of relief. But it looks to me like there's people coming towards you that need help, okay? But you're going to have all of the, it's going to be like all of the, you're just going to know what to do. The divine energy is right there. Okay, one more thing for Desiree. This is different using this bowl. The energy is different. Okay. I feel you connected with bear energy, Desiree, which is familiar to me, of course. So that's definitely this healing energy too. And just more people are going to recognize the light now, because we're all having this ascension energy happening, right? We're all going through it in our own way, and they're going to notice you on your journey. So yes, connect in with the bear a little bit more, bear medicine as well. No worries. So maybe that made sense also. I hope so. Okay. All right. So remember, if you do make a donation, I'll make a reading for you as well. Okay. So Sheila was next. You're welcome, Desiree. Excellent. Okay. Sheila, Marie, where are you? Come on down. And it is a yummy, yummy drink. Thank you, husband. Okay. Okay. Sheila? Okay, so Sheila, if you're still here, let me know what number you want for your card deck. Okay, so number 1 to 6, or if you want a crystal sphere reading, there's also that as well. I don't know if anyone's still here because my chat's not moving. So I'm just going to put Sheila. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Awesome. Oh, she chose number 6 earlier. Did she? Sheila? Okay. All right, Sheila. Don't know if she has a question, but number 6 are the angel cards. Okay. Thanks. Number 6. Okay. What should I do now? All right, let's have a look. Ooh-wee. Okay, Sheila. Angels, what should Sheila do now? We'll let it come through. Can you believe you got the same thing? Okay, you're getting trustworthy guidance about this. So it's already like you know what you need to do, okay? But hang on, I'll keep going. Just wait a second. So you've received an idea as an answer to your question, and you have to go through with that idea, all right? But what do you need to do now? I'll just get another card for you, because that same thing came up. Okay, reward yourself, it says. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately. It's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. So this balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So rewarding yourself, right? So if you're asking about what you need to do now, it seems like you've already done enough in a situation, all right? And you need to be careful that you're not beating yourself up about what you could have, should have, might have done. And also that you're not blaming yourself for this situation as well. Definitely feels like there's a relationship involved perhaps, and or a connection with somebody and that didn't go very well. But you don't want to go into the habits of overthinking this or blaming yourself, okay? So I'm just sort of getting this energy of like it's a good thing that whatever's happened has happened. Even if it's not an easy thing, it's actually a really good thing. And there's things that are already coming to you so that you will be able to take the next step, okay? And I call it sort of getting the feeling that there's a job coming up for you as well. So there's something with an extra income coming, and it's come because of the change in this situation, or perhaps even the door shutting has opened another door. Okay. So you're doing great. You're on the right track. And there's a lot of successful energy around you as well. Kind of feeling that you need to get some time to yourself. Because it seems like you do a lot for other people. So it's time to pull back for yourself. And then you'll be able to get a lot more answers as well. Yes. Still taking donations. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for Sheila. I believe that there's something coming as a bonus for you, so that you'll know for sure that you are guided and supported, okay, as you move ahead. It's almost like you need that sign to show you as well. Okay. So that was for Sheila. So hopefully that was helpful to you as well. We're up to Chrissy now, if she's still here. Then Hippie, then Canary, then J-Rock. Okay, so I'm down the list a fair bit. Okay, Fairy. I will get to Fairy after J-Rock. And you'll have to keep in mind number 1 to 6 or crystal balls. So, Chrissy, what would you like? 1 to 6 or crystal balls? So let me know. Okay, because you might not know what deck I'm using here. Okay, Sheila. So I did your question. So hopefully you heard your question. I did all the answers for you. Now we're up to Chrissy. So we'll just see where Chrissy is. I should be able to highlight, Chrissy Hart, where are you? Thank you. Yeah, Sheila, I've already done your question. I already did it. Sheila. Okay, so hopefully you can just go back a little minute because I've already done your answer for you, Sheila. Okay. Awesome. Well, so Chrissy, crystal ball. I'm going to use the large crystal ball. Nope, didn't see you, Chrissy. Just now, crystal ball, any love interest for you in the future. Awesome. Okay. So I'm just going on to you now, Chrissy. I was answering Sheila where we'd already done hers. Okay. So no worries. All right, Chrissy. Let me tune into you. Okay, so this is for Chrissy, okay? Any love interest? I'm kind of getting a yes for you, Chrissy Hart, but it's shadowed, all right? So it's there, all right, but it's like you have to let go of some stuff about the past because otherwise you're going to take it into the future. I feel like there could perhaps be someone that you actually know standing there. but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 months before the next direction in your life begins. 6 months. Now this is for Chrissy. So the person's like there, like you have someone that's the right person for you, but you may not believe it yet, right? Okay, let me just see what else. The next person that comes into your life, Chrissy, is going to be the last person that comes into your life, meaning you guys will be together until, till the end kind of thing. It's like the final person. You don't want to have any more problems anyway. I also feel this intergalactic energy is standing right next to you. It's showing me here. Maybe you've been having strange dreams because it's kind of there. It's like you're not completely allowing yourself to be who you really are. And life is kind of, can be boring for you. But it's kind of like you expect it to be that way as well. So there's just a few things to let go of, and perhaps you're undergoing a lot of healing for yourself at the moment as well. So the healing is going to be the key so that you can just move past this cycle. Otherwise it's going to keep repeating. You get so far, then you go back down. You get so far, you go back down. But this person is definitely standing there. It's the last person that's going to be you're going to live the rest of your life together with this person. Very, very tall person. Not much hair. Like I say that because he could have his hair completely shaved, like on purpose, sort of feel that way, that it's clean cut. That's the word I'm getting. And you've definitely been with this person before in a past life. They've been waiting a very long time to also connect with you as well. So 6 months or so, and keep on clearing out the old, definitely. All right, perfect. Okay, Chrissy. All right. Chrissy's like, I don't want someone without any hair. You got to be open, all right? You got to be open. Okay, so after Fairy, somebody said they sent, so that was Samantha. So Samantha will be after Fairy, okay? When I call out Fairy, you'll be next. So next is Hippie. Got the half-hour alert, then got sidetracked and it was time, so I'm late. No worries, Marissa. I'm just doing donation readings today and we're just having a bit of fun. So the next person is Hippie. You need to choose number 1 to 6 for your reading and send your question. You're welcome. Card deck number 3. I just had my hand on it. What should I be working on at this time? Home, health, or family? Thanks so much to Marissa for watching our podcast. Yes, or what is it? Yesterday it got put up. Okay, so Hippie, what should I be working on? 333, huh? Okay, what should I be working on? Hippie, what should Hippie be working on? Someone, blood, there's some sort of blood problem. Anyway, okay, I'll try not to think about that. All right, so Hippie. Truth. Okay, so what should you be working on at this time? Home, health, or family? It seems to me definitely more health, okay? Platelet problem. Okay, yeah, there's something blood for you. Well, you know, in the family. Okay, so you got the energy of truth, which definitely talks about health. Okay, Saturn. All right. So things are changing and shifting and growing. Things are shifting. Now, everyone needs to be focused on their health right now, as in that you are making sure that you're taking your vitamins, vitamin D, lots of zinc, and keeping that immune system high as well through plenty of organic, you know, fruits and vegetables and stuff also. Very, very high content. But Saturn also denotes a lot of change, okay? And, you know, brings a sensation of the things that are no longer needed will sort of be able to much easier move out of your life. And the second house, okay, so the other sort of financial thing here is coming up. So this is definitely the health of your finances, the health of your family, really making sure that you're not being overprotective of your money or all that sort of stuff. Okay, so allowing the flow to happen, but actually increasing it by your manifestations. And if you haven't done the manifestation webinar that we did for patrons, please try it, because that will help everybody that's listening. If you're not a patron, I will do my best to release that soon to the public. But for patrons, go back and do some of the work that's there, because you'll start bringing in this energy as well. When you're protective of your money, it's because you're super afraid of not having the next amount coming in. And so you're living in this vibration. And what you're saying to money is that as soon as you come in, you go out. And I'm scared of losing you. So I'm going to hold on really tight and go without, and then be upset that I'm going without. So there has to be a flow with finances. My husband and I, we get to every month where it's rent day. And Colorado is extremely high in rent, right? As you all know. And it's not just that, but there was a whole lot of things that we have to do at the beginning of the month, just like everybody else. And every time it goes, we're like, we don't want to see it leave, right? We don't want to see it go, because, you know, there's another month where you've got to work your, you know, off, work to get it. But if you have a very good relationship with it, it's like, but there's more where that came from. And, you know, money loves me and I love money, and we have a great relationship. And you start noticing little things coming in. So for Hippie, the situation is health, definitely, but that you're watching your health and concerns and worries and stresses, and, you know, where your energy is going on these things. And with your daughter, it's like iron is she's fighting infections and stuff. It just feels like something happened a while ago, and they didn't do their job properly back then, and it feels like you guys are trying to fix it now. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it just feels like you've got to focus where you want things to be, perhaps, and less of what you don't want, if that makes sense as well. A truth is going to come forward, and you will 6 and 26. So, you know, you're at, so you're at like 32. So you're at like 5. Yeah. So 5 is definitely like health, family, business, all that sort of stuff too. So yeah. Trust in your instincts about this. And if you have to change physicians also, that may be a thing. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. No problem. Thank you, Hippie, very much. All right. So I'm finished that page. We're up to Canary. If Canary has her question. And choose a number between 1 and 6, or the crystal ball. Number 3. Okay, so I'm going to use my astrology cards again. Okay. All right. I want to make sure they're nice and mixed up. So this one is for Canary. I'm using the astrology cards, which are my Black Moon astrology cards that I just got as well. And I just wanted to remind everybody that on my website, BDevine Online, and also on rockandgems.com, you can order cards, right? But make sure when you order the cards, one, that you understand that it's a slow ship, so you may get it in like 30 days. And two, that you make sure you pick, like there's a scroll down, so make sure you choose your cards properly. Because I actually thought that I got another deck. So I thought I had another Lenormand deck, and it turned out I got the Black Moon, and I'm like, oh my God. So when I looked at the order, I had actually chosen Black Moon, and I didn't mean to. Anyway, so there's all kinds of things on the websites now, and you can grab them. So Canary, number 3, whatever comes through, thank you so much for those being here. And if you would like your own reading, I'm getting down on the list now, so make a donation and we will see. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hippie. All right. Okay, so I'm going to have to take these cards that came out for Canary. So the first one is the 6th house, and this is talking about routine. Okay, we'll get into this in a minute. And then we have the energy of Pisces. Okay, so I believe. And then we have Saturn again, which came out for truth. Okay, so this is for Canary. Thank you, Hippie. All right, we'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so for Canary, it feels like you have been working really hard about things, okay? So you have been working really hard. You're trying to balance a lot of like career energy, home life, other people, where you want to be, what you want to do. And, you've been stuck in this little bit of and it even says here routine, right? So you've been stuck in a little bit of that same old thing. One of the things with the Pisces energy is they are extremely psychic, but as a watery element as well. If you keep on working at something long enough, you can eventually change anything. So, for example, if water is moving back and forth on steel long enough, right, and it keeps on working on steel and keeps on working and keeps on working, then it eventually makes a dent, or a different shape in that steel. So it doesn't matter how hard it is, eventually the water will just continue and continue and continue. So what I'm getting for Canary is that, you're working really hard against something and it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere, but it is, okay? You're making a lot of leeway with this, all right? And the time has come for you to be standing more in your power, in your truth, in the direction that you want to be in. And, you're going through a lot of different awakenings as well, even if that doesn't seem like you are. There is a change in direction coming for you, Canary. And I feel like the next 30 days are going to be really important as to how that turns about and how that turns and what happens. I also feel the energy of your third eye and your psychic abilities are extremely strong as Pisces has come up for you. And Pisces is one of the most psychic of, well, if not the most psychic of all of the signs. And also connects with, Pisces connects with the lungs and it connects with the hands. In some cases, that's what it says. It also connects with singing and music and creative vibrations as well, right? So all of these things you need to continue, because even though it feels like you're not getting anywhere, you really are actually further along than you think. Be aware for September that, within the next 30 days that there will be a lot of changes. And because of these changes, you're going to see how your good work has been rewarded, okay? So hopefully that makes sense for you, Canary, all right? Excellent. Shuffle those back up. So thank you. And next we have J Rock. Okay. Okay, great. It's hard to know sometimes, but J Rock, deck number 5. Trust that whatever messages you need will come. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to put number 3 down. Now, number 5 had an aura light sitting on it. All right. And it's in a little bag. So you have the Lenormands. All right. For J Rock. Jan. Number 5. Okie dokie. So I'm going to get the feminine card out for you, just because that's how we do it when we do Lenormands. All right, so Jen. All right, let me tune in real quick. All right. Okay, so the little message that just comes in is, you're always busy. See you walking or running or something. Outside, you're going on your nature walks, I think, but I'm sort of feeling it a little bit faster paced as well sometimes. Okay. I can see the woods around you. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. Okay. And a rabbit. Okay, so rabbits are good luck. Okay, so here we go. Jen. Okay, all right, so let's have a look here. All right, so your connection here is something at work, okay, is occurring. There's the rabbits in the freaking card. Okay. Let me just get these out, because Lenormand, you need to do just a few just to get the idea of what's going on. Okay. All right, so there is a change of with regards to work. Okay, so not only do you have the fox at work, so someone that was working sly, okay, but very clever, but you also have this nervous anxiety of the mouse. So the mice, sorry. So it's someone that acts, they act cool, calm, and collected, but they're actually really high-strung and high-stressed, kind of like, ugh, and there's like that kind of energy at work, right? But it is leading you to leave. Okay, you're going in a new direction. You're going in this new direction here with your health improving also. There are rabbits in this, and I'm not joking, look, right? There are rabbits in there. So I can see this rabbit like staring at me. Hello, Yada. So there's a change is coming, and this is with the stork. The stork always brings a change of environment for you sooner or later. And in this particular instance, the health of the family is something that's also perhaps on your minds, someone's health anyway. Okay, so now I'm getting, someone had some kind of heart problem or something, because I was thinking it was racing around, but now I'm feeling like it's breathing heart thing, okay? And it's someone in the family, okay? Yeah, so you're moving in this new direction anyway. Getting away from wherever it is that you're working, that was key. But yeah, there's someone with a heart problem. A man, okay? Related to you, J-Rock. Anyway, it's going to be okay, but I'm just feeling like this is coming up very quickly if it hasn't already. Maria, I will put your name down. Thank you very much. You will be after Samantha. Okay, so J-Rock, something at work, it's all coming undone. It's all, the person's going to be exposed. New direction for you, and also health is a concern for someone in your family. And it looks like the rabbit is kind of like your sign or a guardian for you. And rabbits are like, well, actually, I'm a rabbit in Chinese, astrology. And what the rabbit is if a rabbit's really nice and kind and, all that sort of stuff, but it will fight for itself, as well. You corner a rabbit and you watch that rabbit use every bit of power it has to try to get away from you, right? So it's that kind of thing too. You will fight if you're put in a corner and you are really tough. But it also seems like there's someone that is going to be able to join in the fun with you as well. Okay, so hopefully that made sense for you, J-Rock. Okay, and thanks for choosing number 5. All right, so we're on to Fairy right now. Fairy, if you're still there, what deck do you want? Oh, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, let me write your name down. So Lisa Berry, you will be after Maria. Right now I'm up to Fairy. We just got a few more to go. Okay. And choose deck number 4. Okay, where's this? Okay, we got it. Deck number 4. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? What does the universe say, please? Okay. Deck number 4 is the Light Visions Tarot. Okay. In these readings today, also you will be able to use, you can also choose for me to do some messages from the crystal ball. But for Fairy, let's have a look. We've got the Light Visions Tarot. Okay. Okay, any message for Lisa? General message, deck 3. Okay. And any. Okay. Thank you for telling me those ones. That's awesome. I can see that really well. Thank you. Fairy. Let's go. Does the universe say? Okay, Fairy. I feel like there's some swelling, maybe your ankles. There's some sort of swelling in your body, Fairy. I'm just getting that message. Okay. It's sadness, Fairy. Okay. Let's do these cards for you. All right. Where are we at? Okay. All right. Yours is coming up next, Samantha. Thank you. All right. So here we go. Fairy. So it does show the sadness. Okay. So it shows the Knights of Cups or the Knight of Chalices. Okay. So this is in a situation, obviously we think of romance, etc., and someone coming forward or someone making an offer for you. But at the same time, it shows to me confusion and something not as it's supposed to be. And someone who is not as they appear to be. Okay. So this is someone that came and had all of this heart energy, I guess you could say. And came forward with so much, so many things to say and so much that sounded correct, but they really were wishy-washy. That's just the word that I want to use, meaning that they said one thing, but actually were just doing another thing, and they're probably doing another thing with somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. It just feels like this person is not to be relied upon. And it showed you, or you're in a position now where you have to find this temperance place. You have to find this balance for yourself. So when something comes and we don't see it, so someone comes in, they seem to be one particular way, and we think this is awesome, this is going to be okay. This person's great. There's some sort of inkling inside of us that's like, but there's something not quite right. And we don't listen to that because of our insecurities and because we want to be in connection with someone, a friend, a lover, whatever, or someone that's genuine, right? And this wasn't the case. And what you're being told here is that this is major and this was meant to occur. Whatever hurt this was meant to occur to bring you into that place of balance, because you were putting yourself last. And that was really never going to work, okay? You had to put yourself first. There's also this energy of a vibration of intergalactic kind of energy, right? So it's like you are channeling some energy that's coming in, like you're getting this energy coming towards you, and it's going to be a new step, I guess you could say, in your abilities. So it's a new, you're going upwards, okay? You're receiving information and it's correct, all right? But the message that I'm getting for you is whoever came forward, or maybe they're about to, okay, because this could be in the here and now as well. Be careful, all right, of trusting the person and instead trust in your instincts, okay? Archangel Gabriel is also with you. These messages are coming in for you, Fairy, and you also need to know that you're doing a really, really good job. Don't take anyone's criticism to heart, or if someone is disagreeing with you or whatever, don't listen to it, okay? You're doing the best thing that you can. And things are going to start changing. So the next 5 to 7 days are extremely important. A lot of signs will be coming on your path, okay? So be open to receiving those. Okay, so hopefully that helped you, Fairy. Okay. So next we have Samantha, all right? So Samantha, you've asked, what do you need to know? Message from the angels or any information. So for Samantha, now, did you want a particular deck? Or do you want, this is for Samantha? No worries. All right, so we're just dropping cards. Okay. Okay. Deck number 4. Okay, you want those ones as well. All right. People are liking deck number 4. Okay, so we have Samantha, then Maria, then Lisa, and whoever's after that. Okay, so Samantha first, deck number 4. Okay. This is deck number 4, the Light Visions deck. Samantha. Okay. So all you have to do is make a donation and I can do your question for you. What do you need to know for Samantha? Okay, let me tune in. Samantha, I'm sort of seeing you in your car. Did you have a near car accident? I can see something really frightening happening in a car. But I think it has happened. Okay, hang on. All right, what do you need to know? Okay. So Samantha, I'm seeing you and somebody else in a car in the front, and it's like you had a fright of some kind or a near miss. You're sort of looking like you're sort of like shocked. Anyway, okay. I believe that's just something I was shown. Okay, Samantha. Any information? Yeah. Okay, here we go, Samantha. Whew. All right, so you chose deck number 4. We had that little bit of information that came up. So okay. All right. Oh, Nelisa, thank you. I will write your name down. All right, I'm just doing Samantha's right now. Okay. All right, so Samantha, these were your cards. Okay. The 5 of Swords, and this is for Samantha, and along with that, the King of Pentacles. Okay. So Samantha, like angels are sort of bringing through a message of, you feel like there's been some kind of defeat in your life. The 5s generally will speak about losses of some kind, or that's what you're afraid of, The 5 of Swords in itself is an energy of sort of like finding this sort of like a sensation that you can't really trust anybody. Like you feel like, you don't want anyone to take advantage of you. All right. You don't want anybody to, and I'm sort of just getting the messages that a lot of messages for you, Samantha. So it's like there's a stress energy around you about breaking through a situation or not being able to trust a situation. And there's somebody that is also perhaps upsetting you in some way with regards to work as well. Maybe there is someone at work that is causing a problem. Okay, so the way that I'm sort of seeing this for you, Samantha, is that as you face these sort of trials in your life, you're getting stronger, obviously. And there's going to be abundance that's coming your direction from somebody who is very, very financially sound. So somebody who knows what they're doing with regards to business or accountancy or something. And this will come up really, really fast for you. You actually have the 8 of Wands as a bonus little card here. So that speeds up the events of things. So this is for Samantha. And it feels like someone wasn't exactly honest around you. And this might have been happening a long time ago. So that brings you to this place of not being able to trust very easily. Okay. But soon you're going to be shown a lot of kindness and a lot of help. And very quickly there'll be travel or there'll be movement, okay? I want you to be careful, for the next week or so. If it hasn't happened yet where you've had a near miss in the car, just be careful because a lot of people are driving crazy right now. And that was something that came up, and I can see someone with blonde hair sitting with you as well. So things are going to be looking up, okay, but be careful about always feeling like no one's going to be truthful with you or that you can't find the truth in a situation. There's something about that, okay? There's something, and Candy's leaving. See you, Candy. there's something about this, a need to be really letting go of a lot of the past and the way that things were, and just allow yourself to move into this happier energy that seems to be all around you, okay? And you will notice signs and symbols and things on your way. Flowers are key also. So, yeah, just a little bit of self defense, all right? So hopefully that was helpful for you, Samantha. I'm just going to quickly add Sweetie Liz, okay? So I'll add it, Sweetie, okay? You'll be coming up real soon here. Maria is next. She wants the third deck. So Maria, I'm just calling out for you in case you would like something in particular from these. This is the third deck, the astrology cards. You can choose number 1 to 6 or crystal ball readings for today. And hopefully that was helpful for Samantha. I just added Sweetie Liz. If you just want me to see what comes out, Maria, I can also do that. Let me just check. Okay. Maria, and she wants a general message. Okay, so let's get a general message for you, Maria. Hopefully you're still here. And then we have Lisa, Nalissa, and Sweetie. Anyone else want to go coming up? I will keep going for a little while. Maria, this is for you. I wish I could pin your comment or something so we could go in order. All right, but I've got it written down. No problem. All right, tuning in for Maria. Okay, there's a sensation of eye problems and headaches. Maria. All right, I'm just going to keep going. Any messages for you? Okay, so your first card. Excellent, Maria. So I was saying that there's something to do with eye and headaches, like eye strain and headaches for you, Maria, or around you, okay? The first thing you have is Leo, okay? It says, I will. The next card is Revolution with the Solar Eclipse card. And this is your deck, deck number 3. I'm just going to do one more here. And the 5th house of creativity. So all of these are the same color. Look how the colors are coming out the same. All right, so this was your main focus, and the Leo card is telling you to have a lot of confidence right now. So Leos are supposed to be known as people who are really, really strong, and so in some cases that are prideful and boastful and love to be the center of attention. But I really haven't met many Leos that are exactly like that, or wanting to be the center of attention or anything. It's not about being the center of attention. It's just about, faking it until you make it kind of thing. So for example, I'm at the end of being a Leo, the beginning of being a Virgo kind of thing. And my thing is that I have more confidence when I sort of like make myself do something. I don't know how to explain it any other way, but it's like doing a video today or something. To be honest, I didn't feel like doing a video, but I made myself do it. So I set the connection to do it. And I'm like, right, you've got to do it. It's got to be today. So it gives me confidence. So this is talking for you, Maria, about sort of setting yourself goals and writing it down or setting it in stone or putting it in your calendar or some way where you have to do it on that day, and you have to push through, because there's a determination within you to get some things done. And these colors are showing me the navel chakra, okay, as being the main theme here, which sort of gives you an inner drive, and it sort of gives you a focus on the lower part, like the hips in that area, stomach, etc., where you need to move forward with something. And this is the card of the eclipse. So the solar eclipse talks about endings, okay, and endings that are much more powerful than just a full moon ending conclusion. When you see an eclipse energy like this, it's like a full-on finish. So something needs to finish for you to be in that revolution energy, where there is a revolution, where there is a change, where there are things. And this could also be talking about worldwide. So, once this happens, this change happens, then everyone's going to feel a lot more freer, right? But you are focused on your creativity. This is the place of, career, long-term relationship energy is in the 5th house as well. And you need to have this balance, right? You really do need to have a balance when you're moving through things. So, yeah, you've got all this confidence, you've got a complete ending, and then you've got this balance that comes because of it. And I'm feeling like the third eye or the eyesight and headaches, like migraines, perhaps like heaviness here, has to do with you shutting down, your connections. Maybe you've been receiving some negative connections, or maybe, you're not sure of your intuition. So you're just on an inner level, you're cutting it down. And so all of this area is just blocked. There's light that's not going in, and there's light that's not coming out. So you have to make this intention that, you want to balance those things. Please watch the healing video as well that I made for everybody. It takes you all the way through all of that as well. Right. So you asked kind of like you wanted a message from the angels or whatever comes through for you. It just feels like you are doubting your own inner strength and abilities, and this is causing you to not see things clearly. So lift this away with creative energy, also immerse yourself in yourself, and you'll start seeing things begin to really, really change for you as well. Okay. Awesome, Maria. Okay. Thank you very much, Maria. I am up to Lisa Berry, and Lisa has said she wants any deck. After Lisa, there'll be Nelisa. Okay. So Lisa Berry. Oh, thank you. Any deck. All right, so I keep staring at number 2. So I'm going to go with number 2 for Lisa. Hopefully that was helpful for Maria. So that's number 2. Where the heck did that one go? There it is, number 3. All right. Lisa, so any deck, any messages, I guess? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for the feedback. Lisa, general message, any deck, get a feeling from. Okay, so this is for Lisa Barry. I'm going to use deck number 2. And this is just a plain old big tarot deck, though. I really like the color, the brightness from these cards. Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Now, if you would like me to come live and do more donation readings like this, and we can have, a fair bit of time on it, let me know, and I'll come back and do stuff. Oops, Lisa, these fell out for you, so I'm guessing I need to take them. Lisa Berry, you have the Page of Swords. You have the Seven of Cups. Ooh. And you have the Two of Swords. Okay. But I just want to tune into you for a second because I haven't done this. All right. I'm just tuning into Lisa. There's an ocean and there's a little boy. Super cute, big smile. They're related to you. I see your brother as well. I don't think your brother, there's a brother or brotherly figure. I don't think that they're with us anymore. This is for Lisa Berry. But they're standing near the water. Maybe you need to be near the water more, perhaps. Okay. Lisa Berry, this is for you. So your first card is the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm sort of getting from this instance that someone or someone's behavior perhaps has caused a lot of confusion with you, Lisa. There seems to be perhaps more than one option for you to take. But it just seems like it keeps rolling, like you think you've made a decision, like you think you've made a way forward for yourself, but then something goes wrong. And then you think you're going to do this thing, and then something goes wrong, and that thing, and this thing, and that thing. I do feel like there's some kind of energy that's been sent in your direction that hasn't entirely been positive. And there could be someone that was interfering in your life a little bit as well. This is for Lisa. But you're moving past this as well. But there are still things with the Two of Swords where, you feel like you don't want to get into a confrontation with somebody else, or you just don't want to. This could be like the father or something of your child, perhaps you're having a problem with. Or a father of a child. Just feel like it's connected to you. I keep seeing this little guy. So the Two of Swords is just wanting everything to remain peaceful, right? And I'm dropping that card. So that's important, remaining peaceful in your life as well. And it is like whatever's behind you is behind you, and it seems to be, like it's gone now. So it seems to be nice and clear. If you look at this card, it seems to be nice and clear in the background, but this energy of defensiveness here, where this is where you are almost expecting things to get harder. I believe there's a celebration coming, though. And all the energy is focused to me. And when I'm looking at these cards, it all seems to be focused on blue, like throat, air energy for the most part, but also cup energy where there's, emotions and choices and things, and not wanting to make the wrong choice. I believe you need to turn away from perhaps asking too many people, or maybe you've been getting advice from multiple people or something, and it's just really hard to figure out or navigate. But it feels like someone's coming forward with the correct decision for you, and it is bringing in more money, so it's lucrative, but it's something to do with your own skill. Okay. This other sort of energy that's behind it is a frustration I'm getting with somebody else who's connected to you or your child or a child, and you just don't want to have to deal with it. But that is also changing, okay? And as this energy is, I just keep seeing this little guy. As his energy is changing, so too is the situation as well. So be aware that you're going to have more than one option, but take the one that's most lucrative for you, Lisa, and know that there's support from the divine for you, and also from a brother, someone or uncle, someone in the family that is very connected to you and loved the water and loved the beach and tends to sort of try to draw your energy in that direction. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful for Lisa. Okay. If she's even still here, I hope so. All right. So that was deck number 2. All right. So we have NALIISA. Nalisa. If you'd like to hear from the angels, have a message. Okay. So this is for Nalisa, and then Sweetie Liz, you're next. Like there has to be, been feeling empty, like there has to be more than this. Okay. All right. All right. So Lisa, we did yours. Lisa Berry, thank you so much. Okay, just 1 second, everyone. Now, Lisa, okay, so angel messages. So I'll use the angel deck for Nalisa. I've been feeling empty lately. There has to be more than this. Okay, so let me tune into you. Hopefully you can hear me. All right. So for Nalisa, it seems to be, I was just sort of looking around the energy and asking for a message, and it seems to be the emptiness you're kind of feeling is because of something that happened in a past life. It's this sort of the current events are worrying you in one degree or another, and you've been here before in a past life, so it's kind of coming up. But let's see what the I'm also getting something about your skin, like a rash or hot spots, kind of getting that. It's just like an internal stress a little bit. All right. Nalisa, let's get your angel message. All right, so Nalisa, if you're still there, I hope so. Archangel Michael's like, there's nothing to worry about. When he gives me that one, I'm like, oh, come on. Rosacea. Okay, so I'm getting this hot heat. Okay. All right, so Archangel Michael says there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So the energy, all right, so the skin. There's something where you feel ashamed, or you're blaming yourself, Lisa. Okay. I think shame is more, you feel something's happened to you. And it wasn't your fault. like at all. But your body's taking it on. Okay. Let's have a look here. Cleanse and detoxify. So the angels are also saying, with great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. So at your request, we'll help you develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress as well as ease sorrow at shedding your old self, your old ways. So give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beauty and grace of your newly purified body. Okay. Well, that can have to do, so, taking away chemicals in foods and processed foods and all that sort of stuff can really help a rosacea and, skin psoriasis and dryness, and can take away eczema. And anything that's connected with your skin is also connected with your lungs. So whatever your lungs are doing, and liver as well, whatever they are doing is coming out in your skin. And depending on the location of where it is what's happening. So this is a stomach sensitivity that you have, leaky gut. I kind of got that feeling too. Very, very sensitive to chemicals in foods. And I always tell people, and just for 7 days, fruits and vegetables only, and make sure that they're organic. And you will find that a lot of stuff flushes out. But this is coming from an emotion. This is coming from pain or inner stress, inner concern. Because on the outside, you seem to be quite confident. But on the inside, there's this anxiety over people noticing you. I want to say it in that way because I know how that feels. It's like you want to be noticed, but then you don't want to people to notice you for your own safety, right? So Archangel Michael is protecting you, definitely. And, the angels are really watching over you in your life. They can hear you when you're talking to them. And you don't have anything to worry about. And I don't think that you need to blame yourself for anything. I also there's something else. And wait, let me get the right words. So it feels like there's embarrassment about something. But you're covering it up by pretending to be really confident. I know how that feels as well. So you're still doing things. You're not letting it stop you from doing what you want to do, pursuing singing, acting, creating. You're doing something. You're still doing it. But you feel like there's still something holding you back, and there is. And that's just this sensation of being ashamed or embarrassed about something that happened. And you've taken that on as something being wrong with you. And so when you're performing or when you're talking or when you're doing things, then you feel like people are noticing that. Like people can see, okay, singing, something here. So you feel like people can notice that you're not confident in some way, or that people are going to pick on you or something, and that they can see through it. All right. So that is the problem. And so really not caring what anybody thinks is the key. And that comes a lot from just making sure that you're protected, making sure the angels are with you, putting you in triple shield of protection, and never comparing yourself to anybody else and what they're doing and what they're feeling, what they're saying. It's all about you and your direction, because you've given enough of yourself to others, right? You've done that for a really long time. Everybody else comes first. Now you're trying to push yourself forward, and people are doing their thing, and girls are jealous, and, people are just doing that. That's how it is, the world. But if you're not focused on it, you won't have that affect you, and all the power can come back into you. There's an ancient energy working with you, okay? And you know what that is. It's like you've tapped into what that is, okay? Oh, I get like goosebumps. Like there's this, it's like there's big things coming for you, okay? But you have to be very, very sure in yourself and not give anyone the pleasure of upsetting you or knocking you off of your path. You need to keep going more and more and more. Go harder, okay? Go more, and less and less are you going to be concerned. Just keep doing more. Yes. And your mum, I think, she wants you to know whether she's here or not. Okay, I'm just getting the message to tell you that she's very, very proud of you, and she's clapping at your work. Okay, so she's very, very proud, and she's like all excited and clapping, and I think that you need to know that. Okay, so and just know that everyone that's listening, the angels are around you. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I don't mean to make someone laugh, cry or laugh or anything. It's like I can feel it's like I got goosebumps, so it's like you needed to have this message today. So that's beautiful. All right. Awesome. Okay. So maybe there's some messages in here for everyone, right? We all need to keep on pushing forward with what we're doing. Okay. All right, so Sweetie Liz, is there anybody else after Sweetie that wanted their message today? So Sweetie, I think you just said deck number 3, okay? And you're ready to rock and roll. So, Sweetie, do you just want me to do any message? After Sweetie, I think that's the end. Okay. All right. Bless you all. Bless you, Nelisa. Much love. Sweetie, I'm guessing you just want a message. Anything I feel. Okay. First, I'm going to close my eyes. All right. Sweetie. Okay, so there's a lot of grief around you. You've had a lot of grief. There's a little dog too. Okay. There's a little dog. He's a little brown guy. He's funny. He's being real silly for you, Liz. He's like showing off. I'm going to cry. Oh, this little guy's so cute. So I believe that's connected to you, definitely. It just feels like very understanding energy, but you understand it all, but it's still hurtful. And this little guy is right there as well. So I get this little dog with the floppy kind of ears. Okay. All right, Liz, what else do you need to know? Sweetie Liz. Sagittarius, I see. All right. I don't know. This deck didn't come with the card book, so I'm just going for it. The 9th house is faith. All right. One more thing. And the 7th house, partners as well. Okay. All right. So the energy first for you, Liz, is the IC, the Sagittarian energy. So this is talking about very, very connected energy spiritually, but also Sagittarius is full of adventure and fun, and they love to have a really great time, really great sense of humor. So you've got this energy within you, but the only thing the downside to Sagittarian energy, and there's always a downside to each thing that we've got to focus on. And for Sagittarius, this is something I've learned a long time ago, is that they can very suddenly turn moods, right? So all of a sudden, the mood has changed and cranky or something similar, right? And in this instance, it's more along the lines of when there is overthinking happening. So, for example, everything could be going fine. Everything's cool. And then you're drifting off into thinking about other things or whatever it is. Or you're just drifting off because, you're doing something else. And so you start thinking about something, and then suddenly you start feeling like an anxiety around it. And then, somebody will say just something that sort of piques that anxiety. And all of a sudden you're like defensive. And you might even, be in an argumentative mood, right? So the Sagittarius thing is the fight within yourself. So everything's cool and fine and happy, and you're going forward. But then you start thinking about something, and then you're like, how does that person know what I've just been thinking about? Oh, there it is. That's that, in other words, that person will be like, you're waiting for or expecting someone to give you a crappy answer or be cranky with you, and you see it, or you think you see it, and then you jump on the person like, oh, there it is. I knew it. There it is. You're grumpy, or you're this, or it's your fault, and blah, 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 right? So, this is what I'm getting, right? So it's just that drift away, but nobody knows that you're doing that drift away, right? So you do the drift away. I think everyone has a moment in their day where they're just off with the fairies, getting cranky about something, and then someone will say just the wrong thing, and it's like, rah. So it's just being mindful of that aspect of where you do pull yourself away a little bit and overthink, and then that causes a reaction that didn't need to be there. It's like you're having the reaction within yourself, and someone else is just adding fuel to the fire, and suddenly it just erupts into this big thing. So it's probably to do with your husband or someone in your life as well. There's a frustration there. There just needs to be a little bit of balance. Yes, there you go. So there's just balance. So this is the energy of the 7th house. It is connected really to Libra. Libra really likes to, this is what I'm getting from it. Libra really likes to have a long-term partnership. They really want to be with someone for the long term. But if they believe that someone is dodging them or doing something behind their back or betraying their trust in somehow, whoa. So when you have the Sagittarius and the Libra firing at you, that kind of focus, sheesh, watch out. It's like very, very justified also. And, and that's the truth, in the situation that you may have been in, sweetie Liz, that you are quite justified in being really annoyed at this particular person. But at the same time, how long? Do you know what I mean? Before it really starts to affect you. And that's what's happening now. So it is affecting you, your hands in it, the situation is, I don't think that they're going to understand where you're coming from the way you've been coming at it. So they don't understand, all that stuff. Yeah, Libra, right? So the way that in other words, just the way that things have been going about, okay, as justified as you are, being really peed off, it's not getting through. And that's what I'm getting. There it is. So it's just not getting through in that way. Okay, so another approach is needed. Try not to get into that. Whoa, you're in for it now, buddy. You looked at me just the wrong way just then. right? So the 9th house is about your spirituality. And I don't want to be mean, all right? But and I'm trying not to be, I'm not going to be mean. I don't judge anyone's beliefs, and this is coming through to me as witchcraft. All right. So it doesn't matter what you do. I'm not being mean. Witchcraft is a skill, right? It can be amazing. Obviously, white energy, of course, right? We don't want to be doing anything dark magic or anything like that. But I feel like you're more into wickery and you're more into that way of doing stuff. Okay. Yeah, different approach with that. But getting back into your palmistry and getting back into, as it has here, like you might have been, everyone used to come to me when I was younger, be like, Becky, can you please come around because we're going to do the Ouija board. So I'd have to go around and make sure everyone's protected and stuff. But it's like having fun like that, or working with your pendulum, or doing little rituals and things like that. Nothing wrong with it, but you kind of need to get back to those ways of doing things, the basic ways of doing things, going back to basics. This is your destiny, is working with spiritual stuff, because the 9th house is about, broader horizons, okay? And, either spiritual or personal or whatever. And once you kind of work out this thing, these people aren't going to, this situation, the way that it is like all that's heard is a noise and not really what you're trying to say. Okay, perfect. All right, get back to these basics and just one day at a time. Okay, one day at a time, and let go of any of this nonsense. It's not worth it's hurting you more than anything. It's frustrating you more than anything. It's not worth it. So a different approach perhaps, or picking your battles and getting more into your faith, into your spiritual, broadening your knowledge base in that way. Awesome. Okay. So I really think that I have finished everybody, unless there's somebody else that wants something. Yes, keep working at that, for sure. Okay. All right. So if there are no more donation questions, no problem. I will come back and do more of these. We'll choose some more cards. 5 people. Yeah, see, I felt this. And this little dog is around you. Whether he's your dog or not, he's like trying to keep you all happy. Hi, that is long ago. How do you do? I'm so glad to see you. Okay, awesome. Hi. You're very, very welcome, everybody. That was fun. Choosing the deck, and then you guys get to get your message as well. And I'm able to just tune in a little bit to people. And as you can see, you can pick right up on it if you trust it, right? Excellent. You're very, very welcome. So we'll have to call this something. I don't know. I like to call it the hot seat, but we'll have to call this divine readings or something. I don't know. I don't even want to call it readings. I don't know. So, yeah. You're welcome. But yes, I will most likely be back tomorrow. Okay. You were able to get in. That was awesome. Thank you, sweetie. And sweetie. Thank you very much. If you guys do want more in-depth stuff, you can still get the special reading available. Divine coffee. We need like tea. I don't know. Tea. I don't know. Coffee. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. And yeah, divine messages. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll call this something. And if you want to join in on it, I will usually try to let you guys know at some point. Maybe we could even have a group connected to just doing the readings and once or twice a week as well. Now I can start to heal. Beautiful. Tea reading corner. Oh, I like that, Katie Cat. Awesome. And I can get pendulum out, and we've got the crystal balls. I mean, we could use all the stuff that we use and see what we get on the occurrence that happened. I don't know what you mean, Tara. I don't know. I must have said something earlier, but I'm not focused on it right now. Divine moments. Hey, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, but I will probably be back tomorrow. Thursday, I'm extremely busy. And all right, so we'll do the crystal balls as well. And I've got some other spheres coming. See you all for our auction coming up here. We are going to do a special auction. And hopefully I'll have these new spheres for you all as well. Okay, so don't forget, there's tons of things that you can purchase at the website now. Cards, rune stones, and all that. Make sure you pick the one you want. I picked the wrong one, but it was still the right one. And it does take about 2 to 3 weeks for the cards and things to come, but they're very, very inexpensive. So we just get a little bit of a commission from doing it. So awesome. Yeah, you have your shop page set up. Awesome. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so, so much. Sending much, much love. Many blessings. See you guys really soon. Bye for now. Bye, everyone.